Alright. Ooh. Oh, sorry, my throat's all funky today. So this is going to be things you need to know before HQ, I'll say 24. Kind of how to speed build, get yourself your headquarters up as quickly as possible while keeping your power at a decent point. Just kind of some basic game information. I know I have some other videos similar to that, but this is going to cover some of the other things. This is not going to be done in any particular order, so just kind of bear with me as I go through everything. The first big thing, which I've probably covered in every other video that I have ever made, is your events in your arms race. Always check your calendar times and plan your day out accordingly. So the first one, so tomorrow at game reset, the first thing that'll be done is the drone boost, which will be all your stamina. So spend all your stamina, upgrade your drone, do everything that will get you the points for that. The reason why this is so important is because it will give you, there's 100 skill medals for the first chest, 200 for the second, so that's 300 there, and then an additional 500. So you're just short of 1,000 skill points for your heroes. Okay, skill points get pretty tough to get to upgrade your heroes, and some of them use a lot of skill points, as right now my upgrade to 16 on him is going to be 5,000 skill points. So that is one really easy way to get skill points. 900 skill points every 4 hours adds up really freaking quick. And those 3 chests will reset every 3 hours, according to the time. So this will be game reset in Eastern time, that's 10 o'clock. At 2 a.m. it would be the hero advancement. So every 4 hours this will change to a new one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is a total of 6 of these events. So 6 times 9, you can get a lot of skill points. And then the other nice part is if you happen to get enough of these chests open, you can actually get 2 legendary shards each day and 10 recruitment tickets and some free diamonds. So this is really important to kind of follow and to keep up with. So definitely plan your day out according to the arms race. So it'll tell you everything that you get points for. It's the same point system every day. The only thing that changes is the times for these events, for what you're going to be doing each day. And as you can see, the next day it's going to be hero advancement first, city building. So this order changes every day. Desert Storm, whatever the current, if there is a current event going on, make sure you farm that, because these gifts for the Monica's Wish will actually give you Monica shards, allowing you to upgrade her tier. You can also get recruitment tickets and alliance points, which are really good for the alliance store. But the big one here is actually going to be the wanted code 64. This comes up every day, and every day if you do all 5 of them, so for the first one you'll get those first set of rewards. Once you complete 3, you'll get the 3 tier rewards, and then once you complete all 5, so you'll actually get all 3 stacks of these rewards for doing this 5 times. It's a nice little bit of experience points for your heroes. Oh, excuse me, it never fails. Sorry about that. So always do these every day. They do spawn in at specific times in the server. I believe it is 3 hours in server and then 3 hours out of server, and then it comes back for another 3 hours. So make sure that you're on during one of these 4 times when he is up. The first one is always right at game reset, so you can hit him 5 times at game reset and call it a day, so that way you get those. City Clash and community events, those are just kind of current events. Desert Storm, I was gonna make a video on this but never ended up doing it. But there is actually I want the rewards, not the rules. You can actually get some really good stuff because it actually gives you honor points in here. And you can get some legendary chests out of it. some of these gold chests, which are the decorations, which will buff your heroes, which I'll go over in a second. So those are the events. Always check through this event tab as things change regularly depending on the day and what's going on in the server. You know, link to Discord, get your free 500 gems, diamonds. Those are all really good things. Heroes. We're going to start with Murphy here. So this symbol here tells you what their job pretty much is. So the shield makes them a front row. They are a guardian or a shield hero, a tank, whatever you want to call them. They are the ones that take damage. Those dudes, I would prioritize these two items first, and then this one. That one actually reduces the damage taken completely by 2% for every 10 levels that you add into it. Here, I have it here. Right, all damage resistance right there. Okay, so at 20 you get another 2, and then at 40 you get an additional 2. So that kind of helps boost their tankiness and reduce the amount of damage. So it's all damage resistance. This is more of a DPS, a damage dealer item, which is why I have it on my Kimberly. Kimberly is a damage dealer, as you can see the explosive symbol here next to hers. Definitely focus the Thor railgun on her, as she can deal some ridiculous quantities of damage. She is one of the best tank heroes in the game for damage output. By far, nobody can come close to what she does. So buff the crap out of her as quickly as possible. Try and keep her at max level if you can with your Murphy and Kimberly would definitely be the two that I would prioritize all of your experience into. If you spend some money and you have Carly, she is a good tank helicopter. All of the heroes have their attack ability here, so this is their basic attack, and I'll tell you what they do, and I'll tell you the damage type that they do here. So they all have either energy or physical damage depending on their attack type, but that is their basic attack on this one. Their actual ability itself is going to be this top right, my bad. And it'll tell you what the ability does down here, and every star it buffs the abilities. At 4 stars you get your 4th skill. This will buff their entire stats by 20% and reduce their cooldown by 10%. So try and get heroes to 4 stars. It's worth it. Okay, and you also change from going at a 5 skill add, so you get 5 and 10 for star 2 and 3, but at 4 it maxes out at 20. Okay, you can see it here, 10 out of 20. So that's where you get a big jump in your hero power to help you buff, your actual overall power. Again, DVA is pretty nasty DPS as well for a helicopter. I would recommend buffing her up if you have it. If it comes between using universal shards on one of your lower people and getting Kimberly up to 4 stars, I would say get her up to 4 stars instead. That's just me personally. All of your purple heroes, don't waste your XP on them. The only ones that I would really say are worth upgrading is Monica, because she has, again, the events. The Monica battle, okay, you will get her shards, so she's pretty easy to upgrade. During the event, you just you search for your rallies, your Doom Elites, and here's your fellas in danger, and it is this chest at the end. Those are Monica chests, and those are your items that you can get from that chest. Okay, so I definitely recommend her. Violet's really easy to upgrade as well, because in the Alliance store you can buy her shards every week. There are 30 of them that you can get. I would definitely make this something to cap her out at. And then also with Mason, he has events as well, so he's also a really easy one to upgrade. Don't upgrade your purple gear It's not worth the upgrade shards, because you're going to just waste them because you don't get them back when you deconstruct the items. If you happen to upgrade one, just save it and move it to another hero once you get the legendary gear for it. Focus all your stuff on your legendary gear for upgrades. Okay. There are 3 types of heroes. You have your tank type, you have your helicopter type, and you have your, where is he? Right here, your missile type, okay? Later on, this becomes a little bit more important after the first capital battle opens up. But right now, this is locked. But as you can see, so tanks receive 20%, or 20% less damage from missiles. Okay, so a tank will do more, well, not really do more, but they're more resistant. Okay, and as you go around, so missiles are more resistant to helicopters, helicopters are more resistant to tanks. Alright, and then there is an additional set of buffs that come up. Pretty much the easiest breakdown that I can remember from them is 5 tanks in a group give you a 20% damage buff. If you have 4 of one type in a different one, so 4 tanks in a helicopter or 4 tanks in a missile, it is a 15% buff. If it is 3 and 2, it is a 5% buff. There is also a 10% one, but I don't remember what the setup for that one was. So just come back in here after the capital conquest opens, the first capital battle, and check out all of the buffs that you can actually give to your heroes, because 20% stat buff is actually pretty nice and it can really help your squad power. So I went over the gear, I went over the heroes, I went over the squad setups, because the tanks, the shields go in the front, and then your damage and support. Oh yeah, that like medic cross thing, like the little medic symbol, that is a support hero. They normally they give buffs to your teammates, to your squad. So that's what that symbol is. That's what those do. Okay. Since we're in the heroes and the squads, your drone, you get your components, you can bulk merge them, you can upgrade them. Definitely keep up on that. Those will be in your inventory, so you can open these chests and get new pieces to put on here to help boost your drone. Okay, so that gives it extra HP. That one's more HP. That one actually gives your heroes HP, so they all do something a little bit different. And I believe this one is skill damage on heroes. Okay, so these go up pretty far, honestly. It takes a while to get them up really high, but they do keep going. Make sure you help everybody in the alliance with the little alliance help. Make sure you collect your alliance gifts. These only last for 24 hours before they disappear. So log on every 24 hours. Actually, it would be every about 8 hours, I would say you would want to get in the game and at least collect everything. Collect all your resources. Do everything that you need to do in the game. And then even if you don't attack or actually send a rally or do anything legitimately to help, at least collect all your stuff and reset your member timer. Because you can see it tells us as members or R4s how long players have last been online and in the game. So we can tell, typically the better the alliance, you pretty much only get about 24 hours to log in, and if you're gone for what will be a day timer, which we actually have one right now, sorry DVS, but I'm going to use you as a reference. He's got a 1 day timer currently, and it says 1 day. So make sure you do all this, your alliance help. It'll show you who needs help. It'll tell you the amount of time that you've reduced from whatever you asked for help with. Also in the Alliance tab, You have your Alliance Wars, which are all your rallies. They also pop up right here, so you can join other people. Join people, even if you've hit your 20 help for the day, still join in, because sometimes it's just easier to let somebody get what they're trying to get done quickly instead of waiting for them to fill the auto rally. If you don't want to be in an auto-filled rally, you can send your squads out to go harvest resources. That is the only way to prevent auto rally from your squads from automatically joining a rally. The only rallies that you will auto join are Doom Elites, nothing else. And typically the host of the Doom Elite rally will kill the Doom Elite and you won't have to do anything, so there is no troop loss. Unless somebody's attacking a Doom Elite that's way above their level, which is based off of headquarters, so I don't see that happening. Alliance Store. Buy your speed ups for your buildings, your troop training, your research. I say your Alliance teleports. You always want to have at least 2 or 3 of those. So if the rally point moves or we're capturing cities, you can do that. Universal Hero Shards for your legendary heroes. Again, your Violet Shards, Survivor Tickets, drone parts. You can even buy extra drone chests to upgrade your drone equipment. Shields aren't as important early game. Those will be important later when the Alliance the Alliance versus start. Because sometimes you will be playing versus an alliance that has a lot of whales in it and you just won't stand a chance, so you're better off shielding for 24 hours and just kind of hanging tight. That's all that. These are just your lists. Tells you the power, tells you where you sit for the alliance power, the alliance kills. This is the donation sheet for the day. It'll tell you how many points each player has for the daily donations and for the weekly donations. Now, where do those donation points come from? They come from the Alliance Tech. Okay, and here there will always be one with a thumbs up. Click on that one, do your donations. Alright, you can even do diamonds. If you have extra diamonds you want to get rid of, donate. This helps you. This helps everybody in the alliance. This is mandatory for every alliance you play in. If you don't do this, this is an easy way to get removed from alliance next to just being offline for a full day. This is just your city list. It'll tell you all the cities you've got, and it'll tell you the buff that they get and the rewards you get for participating, for being a part of taking it. You can even give a little thumbs up to players, like a good job, and it gives you extra rewards. That is everything in here. Keep tabs on your alliance description, because that'll be where your NAPs, your non-aggression packs, and your allies are, so you know who not to hit to cause problems. And there's also one for the top 5 alliances that is pretty standard for most servers. You have your settings. This will bring you to the alliance list and the alliance rank list for power. This will show you all of the alliances that are in the server. I believe it's only the top 50.
Mushroom house.
Come on, move your butt, kid. Keep going. Okay. The rest of this is all R4 stuff, so I'm not going to go through any of that. If you ever want to know your power breakdown, click on your little power bar up top. Again, heroes, almost 4 million. Troops, 5 million. Again, this is 75, 80, almost 90% of your power in the game. Yeah, later on, your drone power can get up to a couple of mil as well, but your building and your tech research is always going to be diddly squat. Alright, that does not add much power to your overall base. It does a little bit, but again, heroes and troops. To the troop aspect of that, I like to stack my barracks by training level. Starting at the highest troop level that you can get, And then the one below it will be the level 5, which I actually have to upgrade this one. And then level 4, which I have to upgrade again because I just kind of powered through to where I am. Whoops. And then again, either level 4 or level 3. It does take less time to train lower level troops and promote them in stacks because it is about, depending on how many troops you're promoting, I believe 500 troops is about 2.5 hours per promotion. Okay, where if I just straight up train, my 501, it's taking me, I don't remember what the start time was, I think it was like 15 or 16 hours to start that. Where it only takes me like 5 hours to train, the lower levels. So that is stacking your barracks. That's the ladder method. Always have one barracks, that is your primary. The rest of them aren't really as important. The biggest thing is your headquarters. Get your headquarters up. Don't worry about any of this other crap in your base. Okay, it's irrelevant early game. Get to HQ 20, 22, 24, somewhere up in the 20s range before you even think about this. Now, why do I say that? Because there's this awesome little thing you can do in the game where I call it speed building. Okay? Now, I don't have a builder available. I only have one building queue, and it's got 12 hours left. But I have this level 1 hospital. Now, how do I speed build it or get it upgraded? Well, you just use your diamonds. Oh, well, it's 0 diamonds. Boom, done, level 3. Boom, done, level 4. I can continue to do this all the way up until about level 6 or 7. Oh, look at that, I can get that to 7. Now it only cost me 47 diamonds. If I really wanted to, I could keep speed building that until it comes up to... what is one of them? You can keep doing that until it gets to around 100 diamonds. That's when I would say stop. Now, how you increase the level that you can speed build to, that comes down to your builder's hut. Your builder's hut has a default free speed up time. So when you build something, that time is directly taken off of the building time. Okay, so every time you click build, okay, so it's got 7 minutes and 32 seconds or whatever the hell this is. 7 hours. Okay. That building time will come off the moment you hit start build. Alright, now you can also get builders in here that upgrade this time. So that's 17 minutes right off the top of my builds. That is speed building. Don't waste your time on the rest of your HQ. The only thing that's worth upgrading is going to be your gear factory, and you want that at level 10. And that one you can't quite speed build because it starts to take a while because it's 4 hours. Currently at level 11. At level 10, you can start crafting your legendary gear. So I would just leave it at level 10 until you hit HQ 20, which is what is needed to get this to its next big point. Is HQ 20. Oh, I'm one short. And this at level 20 allows you to upgrade your ultra rare. Whoops, wrong spot. Your gold thing. So at 40, it gets a new upgrade line, which you can only do when your gear factory is at level 20. Okay. So, focus, headquarter. Main important thing. Focus that. Research, I would say focus research to get your barracks 2, or 3, or 4, whatever you want to call this, your extra one. Okay, get that. That's highly important. It helps the training troops. Okay. Do your 5% construction cost. So it reduces the cost of building upgrades by 5%. Do that one. Do your building speeds and your research speeds. Okay, because this will save you a lot of time in the long run. Now, those are by far some of the most important things in this. After that, your troop load, say, is pretty important too. This is the quantity of resources that your troops will bring back when they go and attack a base or when they go to a tile to go harvest resources. Okay. Again, there's a couple of these troop loads in here. Again, these are for your soldier stats, so this will help your soldier power. It'll increase their HP, it'll increase their attack, increase their defense. The economic isn't that important early game. I would not spend a whole crap load of time, but if you have something that only takes 37 minutes, you can research and hit the alliance help at about level 18. If you've got your tech research and your alliance help high enough, and your alliance center high enough, which I'm going to open so I can actually go into it, you can get 15 members to help you, reducing the time. You know, you add 15 onto 150 seconds, that adds up to, you know, this is my research number 3. That's an hour and 14 minutes off of that one. That's an hour and 57. It's almost 2 hours off of my wall. That doesn't seem like a lot right now, but later, when you get your actual heroes, your survivors to put in here, I have server 480. That help time is somewhere around 6 hours. So all of those short 30-minute, 40-minute, 2, 3, 4, 5-hour researches, I can literally just do in the matter of seconds, as long as if people are hitting this damn help button. As long as if you hit that help button, your alliance members will finish things a lot faster. Hero research, these end up taking a little bit longer as you get through them. I would focus on your tanks first, primarily, get them all up to 4. And then you can do your helicopters once DVA and Charlie come out, if you have them. If you don't have them or you haven't spent money to get them, don't worry about this as much, because the times on these take quite a while. I would get your research time reduction in your development upgraded more before worrying about those, because it'll take less time to do all of your research in the long run. Your garage, that one's pretty important. It will increase all of your squad stats for your first squad. Garage 1, okay, garage 1, they're all numbered. 1, 2, you'll get 3, and then you'll have your VIP garage, which I don't know what number that is. It's probably number 4, or whatever number it is. Okay. Garages are pretty good too. They give you some nice stat bonuses. This is the big one, PvP battle kills. That'll increase your kill count during PvP. More troops killed, more points you get in Alliance Verse. I'll make another Alliance Verse video later. This is just kind of a basic under HQ 22 basic information, things you definitely need to know. Okay. This is all before pretty much Alliance Verse starts. The Alliance Duel. So I have gone over the events, I have gone over the heroes, I have gone over speed building, which is the 0 diamond cost, auto finish, no builder queue needed, speed building. Oh, excuse me, Jesus Christ. I can go over survivors really quickly. Those are not in there. Oh, decorations. Here, we can do decorations real fast. So these are all your decorations. These are what give you buffs. If you just go to your overview, it'll tell you what they each give you. There is an index. You can click on the information. It'll tell you what each decoration gives you for each level of decoration. Okay, there are quite a few of them. These are your most common, obviously. You will end up with quite a few of these as well. The gold ones are pretty easy to get too. Some of these you will only get from the Verse Arena. Okay, which to be in the Verse Arena, you have to be one of the top 200 hero powered players in the server. Okay. Let's see if I can get it. Do I win? Yeah, I won. Cool. Back up to the top 50. Okay. So this is pretty much just a general, the reverse. As you get knocked down, you find people to attack that are lower squad power than you, knock yourself back up a bit higher. Let's see if I can win that one. Get myself up a little bit higher. Nope, okay. I'm gonna hold that for now where I'm at. I got a couple of people that I could probably beat, but a few of them are in the alliance. So anyways, this is the arena. You get rewards depending on your rank. Top 40 players will get a cool little window frame for your name, for your picture. Okay, depending on how good you do, depends on your picture frame. All of these give you a buff. It's also where you get extra honor points, decorations. Top 10 will get a Statue of Liberty. Okay, so that's that. At HQ 16, you'll get a change in your Operation Falcon, allowing you to do these tank battles, which I've already done mine for the set that we're in. These will give you campaign store credits. Do your legendary campaign chests. Those are really cheap. And you have a small chance of getting 100 legendary hero shards. You can also buy hero shards in here. I'd say do the drone chests and the drone parts out of here. Or you just kind of save them for an emergency. This does restock every Monday though. So this is only good for a week. Every Monday this refills. So whatever you buy in 1 week, it will be back next week. Alright. Honor store, pretty much the same setup. This does restock once every month. So this stuff stays a little bit longer. So again, whatever you need, buy it. Okay. VIP store. Honestly, the only thing I'd really ever buy out of here would be the drone parts if I need them, because you can buy 50 of them out of here. Hero XP is not bad. And the speed ups aren't bad. It is actually cheaper to buy the speed ups from here than it is to just straight up go to a building and speed it up with your diamonds that way. Alliance digs. Make sure you share these with your alliance. You click on it, you click the share button. Okay, everything has a share button. Pick where you're going to share it to. These can only be shared in alliance chat though. And if you want rewards, don't leave, because these things go from 2 minutes to 3 seconds within seconds, and they disappear fast. Okay, these are your chat boxes. I'm sure we've all seen all these. We all know how to get through here. Announcements. These are all the announcements in the game that the Alliance puts out. So that's the Alliance. It's heroes. Radar tasks. Do those. That'll slightly change once the Alliance Duelverse starts. Again, just know that they're there. You can upgrade it by doing more radar tasks. You get rewards for it. Plunder trucks. Is there an easy way to actually get, universal shards? People like this. This is what I look for. I'm actually going to share this. If they have more than 2 or 3 universal shards, plunder them, take them. Okay? You can get 4 attacks every day. You can get at least 4 universal shards every day. 4 every day, guaranteed, more or less, depending on, who you're attacking and if you have good luck. I pretty much guarantee you're going to get 2 if you attack somebody that has 1 or 2 of them. Getting 4 a day is kind of lucky. Okay, so yeah, I've capped out my alliance help. So those are your squad trucks. Okay, so trucks were up here, radar tasks, secret tasks. They do require a hero level, so if you don't meet the requirements, it will not let you complete the task. So complete the ones you can. Oops, wrong one. Go away, calm. Give me back my thingy. There is no easy way to find the ones that other people have on the map other than zooming out to see the base dot like this and then just slowly zoom back in until there. Right when it changes. That's what you want. And then you just kind of flop around the map until you find them. You'll eventually find one. Look at that, there's one. Okay, loot it. Don't share anything on these unless it is a legendary one. Okay, if it is not gold, I don't bother sharing it with your alliance. It is not worth it. Okay, these are how to find secret tasks. It sucks, it's slow. Okay, this one's already been plundered. Alright, so I went over the events, the heroes, the base, the research, the drone, the building. HQ is most important, so whatever your headquarters needs, focus doing those until around 2022-ish, honestly. Inventory. These are all your special chests from events and from completing things. These are all going to be your resources, your diamonds. This is your speed up count. These are all of your hero shards, XP chests, your hero and survivor recruiting tickets along with their shards. Okay. Oh, I got to do survivors. And then this is all of your gear and equipment. Okay. To the survivor aspect of this, that's not the building I want. Where the hell is the survivor? Oh, it's the green one. Alright, so, whoops. So survivors, real quick. These are where your survivor shards get used. There are an absolute fuck ton of survivors. As you can see me, I'm probably making you dizzy scrolling so goddamn far down. Okay. Let's go back to the top real quick. Let's see. I want a vault keeper. Do I have a farmer down here somewhere? How about an attendant? I'm looking for a purple and gold one. Okay, here, an attendant. Okay, so, these dudes are the worst ones to deal with. How about a mechanic? Do I have a mechanic, a hunter, an instructor, scientist? Damn. Well, these are pretty much all the same for their job description. So, like your farmers and your... Is it your mechanics? No, not your mechanics. Your miners. But anyways, back to the main topic on this. So, your legendary people, your ultra rare survivors, when you upgrade them, they get a 2% stat boost if they are a farmer, a miner, or, anything to deal with resource production in your base. Now, once you get 5 of those shards, same way the heroes work, they will be upgraded to 1 star, gaining an additional 10%. Okay. Now, your legendary ones only gain a 1% buff per level, and at 5 level ups, they only get a 5% buff stat. So, you will need almost a full star and a half to make one purple dude as good as one legendary dude. I personally would not waste your small shards on purple dudes. You might think that 20,000 of them will last you a long time, but if you end up buying the the survivor tickets every week from here and getting extra ones from doing your Doom Elites, because there is a chance to get Survivor recruiting tickets and Hero recruiting tickets from doing a Doom Elite. And this does not change. This is your basic reward. You get your resources, you get your drone, your Hero XP, and then there's a potential of gaining diamonds, recruiting tickets, and something else in here. Oh, and these chests. The gear chest. Those are the potential rewards. The rest of them are pretty much guaranteed every time. Okay. So you can get quite a lot of Survivor and Hero tickets. And this was a really long video. I hope you guys bared with me for the whole thing. Yeah, you see that? That's an alliance announcement. What do we got going on? Move a member from one alliance. Please do not hit them. Ah, yes. Okay. Okay, so yeah, announcements. If you see that pop up, read it. It's important. Need to know information. Know what the fuck's going on in your alliance. If you don't know what's going on, guess what? You're probably going to get removed. Diamonds VIP. You can purchase for 10,000 diamonds for 30 days. Do it. Just do it. Okay? You gain a construction speed, research speed, and general output. Okay? And this will change and buff as time goes on. Okay? It's worth having this extra speed up time. It really is. Okay? For the 10 diamonds that you spend for 30 days, you're going to get them back. I promise. I've already blew like 30,000 diamonds on freaking DVA rolls in the current Hot Deals event on the Lucky Spin. Okay? Yeah, and you can spin out diamonds for that. Oh, I removed the little prompt pop up. Okay? So you can spend diamonds to get her. There's always one of these. These are all your hot deal things, your special like event deals. Warrior battle passes, I always say, are kind of worth it because you get quite a bit of speed ups from there, and you get quite a bit of shards for the current new hero. That and the daily sale pack will give you recruiting tickets and EXP chests. And the buy all would be the one that I would recommend doing, as you get everything from all three of those. Your little searchy bar. Always use your search bar, especially when you're doing Doom Elites. Only kill the highest level. It will spawn one in if there is not one around you. You'll find it. It'll spawn it in. I'm going to spawn in a crap ton of these level 18s. Now if I zoom out, look at that. 1, 2, and 3 level 18s that weren't there before. Okay. Daily tasks, get your last chest. Again, recruiting tickets. You also get some drone parts throughout here. These construction pieces are used in the Martial Guard event. Once it is set up, you can actually build it. You donate your pieces, you gain Alliance donation points to spend. Oh, lo and behold, in the Alliance store. Again, Alliance techs are important though. These you definitely want to do. Okay. Even if you don't spend the diamonds on them, at least do the default ones. This gets 20 every 6 hours. Okay, it restacks every 6 hours. You can do 20 of them. Attacking an HQ, we might as well go over that real quick. I'll do it on that guy. So instead of doing one of these moves and waiting a minute and 14 seconds for the thing to get there, we're going to come straight up past his base, go here, look at that, 45 seconds instead of a minute and 20. Oh, this video is a lot longer than I wanted it to be, but I have covered a lot of information on here. Come on. Okay, select the squad and then attack. Kind of gives you a sneak attack on people. They don't really know shit's coming. I'll hit this dude too. Well, this will tell you what you get. Oh, he just put a shield up. He got sick of being attacked by us. That's funny. Or it's really funny. I just want to hit the resource reduction. There is a number of resources you can plunder from an HQs every day, which I'm probably not going to hit today. Now I'm going to go back and hit this dude's base again. He had more resources. But check this when you're doing it. There will be an exclamation mark that pops up. Oh, there we go. I'll hit him again. That was some good resources. Okay, it's around 5 attacks on one headquarters, depending on the amount of resources they have. And there is the debuff. 11.6 million on that one and 11.2, so around 11 million I get the resource plundering drop. That changes according to your base level, so around 20 to 22 I think it changes to 20 million resources. Okay, now that is split up between your bread, your iron, and your coin. Okay, that is all of them added up when plundering. It's not just one. Alright. If you're wondering what packs to buy, the only ones that I really say are worth it is anything that is over 4,000 or 5,000. Normally, the more money you spend, the more ripped off you're getting in the game. Okay. Yeah, if it's not over, 3,500, I personally wouldn't do it. Around, this. This is a good deal. 5,700, that's good. Daily must buys, 42, that's not bad. 39 is alright. 39 isn't great, but it's definitely not the worst. Okay. 41, that's a good deal actually for the drone components. This will change. These are just the daily deals. But your weekly deals, the more you get up there, the less profit, the less bang for the buck you get, depending on what it is. So, depending on what you need, what you're buying, that percentage seems to be pretty accurate for the most part on how much money you're spending for the actual, like deal percent that they give you on it. This is really good too. I know a lot of people that do this for the 30 days. It'll give you the extra stuff. Increases your gathering speed. Gives you a cool little frame. Every day you get some extra stam. Get some free diamonds. And the 5-minute speed ups, which I definitely probably would think are the best. The alloys are good to craft into upgrading. You merge them. Those are that one. Only craft legendary gear. Only upgrade legendary gear. Only worry about your main squad on your heroes. For the most part, those are going to be your most important. That's your bread and butter. Troops, keep your barracks, drill grounds capped out. Why? Because again, it's all your power. It's all your power. Literally half of my power is from my troops alone. I have 10 million power. I have 5.4 just from my units. Okay. Keep these up to a decent level. Keep them full. Always produce more troops. You'd rather be nowhere to put troops than not have troops at all. Because when you go to war, you're going to be happy you got backups. Things to know before you hit HQ 20. And if you did hit HQ 20, I really hope you didn't waste the 51 minutes of your life watching this video. And if you did, I hope it helped you. Taught you something new. But yeah, speed building. Don't waste your time upgrading your base. That's the big one. Only upgrade the primary things that are needed for HQ. 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 The big mile markers on your headquarters are going to be 16, 17, 20, 22, 27, and 30, but this requires a lot of research at 30. So really 27 is your goal, quote unquote, until you actually complete the research, which isn't up yet. Oh no, it is the special forces. It is up. Okay, so once you complete these down here at level 30, all of these on the bottom at level 10, that's when you get the troop 10s, the max level troop, the T10s. Okay. Till then, shoot for HQ 24. That's my goal. That's my real answer, is try to get to 24 as fast as possible. After that, you can start worrying about everything else in your base. You can, really pump up your drill grounds to give you more troops and stuff. A couple of the HQ upgrades require actual troop drill grounds, barracks. Your wall is a big one. Whoops. I got a free recruit. Cool. I'll take it. What do I get? Nothing good, probably. Your wall definitely takes a long time. That's one of your big ones that you're going to need a lot of. Your tank center and your research pretty much is guaranteed. Research is always needed every HQ upgrade after, I think, like 10 or 9. I don't really remember, but it's early. Like, once you start using tech center to upgrade your headquarters, it is always a tech center to upgrade your headquarters. It never changes. Alliance center, get those extra alliance helps. Get them. Be your best friend. Okay? The survivors in here are really helpful too, because they buff your help received. Okay. That's a different video for a different time. If you do upgrade something, okay. Oh, it does automatically collect it when you do it that way. Never mind. But you can say building upgrades. Fuck it. Yeah, screw it. Okay, so these present boxes you can actually save for your arms race time. If you again click in here, it is the city building. You can save those boxes to get the extra power points for it. Okay, if you want to. Later, you will need to save those presents for the first event, so it's not a bad habit to getting into, but that is for a different video at a later time. Right now, we just want everyone to get their power beyond 10 million in the Alliance. That is the big thing. Speed building, my favorite thing. Okay, and you can do it on literally anything in your HQ that is low level. It works on everything. Oh, these are all already upgraded. Those are my raiders. What am I doing? Okay. I believe that literally covers every single freaking thing in the game that you're gonna need to know or that would be helpful to a player early game. When you go to bed, always mind some shit so your people aren't just sitting there doing nothing. That's my recommendation. Send your troops out when you're sleeping or when you're logging off. Send them out. It also prevents your troops from dying if you get attacked and your HQ gets zeroed out. Always have at least, 2 squads full of troops plus your hospital of, however many hospital troops you can hold. Once your hospital is full, all of the troops that would go to your hospital instantaneously die. You don't get a chance to heal them, they're gone forever. Alright. A lot of information, very short period of time. This was not supposed to be an hour-long video, but that is totally typical for my videos. I crammed in a lot of crap into this. An absolute crap ton of info. I hope I didn't confuse you, and I hope this made a lot more sense and helps you guys build your power up a little bit faster.